Hey everybody, Stu here with MMS. Want to do my second follow-up here with you about the funnel. So in the first funnel, we covered the first four steps of getting that funnel created in GrooveSell, so that way you see how GroovePages Lite works within the environment. And so I'm going to pick up where I left off last time on that, and not to waste any more of your time, let's jump right in. So let me get my screen flipped around here. And as always, I got to go ahead and kill the small box, the bottom half of my t-shirt that you get to look at. So we'll get rid of that. And here's where we left off last time, was on the contents page about the affiliates, the 30-day refund and the buffer period. If you're running with that and then really going back on that, it still applies to you too on that. So you've got that part. Oh, it's not gonna let me get away with it. Let's do HTTPS. // thank you.com. Just so that we've got that in there. Okay, so now I can move on. All right, so in this case here, is it going to be a hosted checkout? So the other pieces haven't been released out of beta yet, so you've got that. So this page here, you can link to your sales page or to your checkout page. So then your look and feel, do you want a pink, blue, or gray slider bar? So that's going to have to do with your branding pieces on that, how you want that, what forms you want in there versus what you've already collected. And so everything that's there, so if it's there, it'll be in there. And if you need them to add it in, then you get that part. So anywhere on the express checkout though, this is where they don't actually go through the whole funnel, but then they want the one-click upsell and be done and gone. So then they'll get that taken care of and quickly. So the cart abandonment here. So you have to have an integration on your account for that. And so you have to go through your integrations, and I'll go back to that here in a little bit and take a look at that and get that part taken care of for your cart abandonment. And then here's where your CSS tracking script or your pixel goes. Legal pages, if you have specific ones or not. Language here, if you want to fix it just to English or a couple other languages, you can pretty much pick different ones, or you can do it with the dynamic, and then that way you can go ahead and depending on who purchased it, where they're at, and then they can get that part done. So then your compliance here, make sure that you're compliant with those countries who require that piece. And then obviously you'll have an exit pop up if you got that part, and then any testimonials you want to get into that. And then that's really where that goes with GroovePages Pro with a lot, well, the full complement. You're seeing it now. How much of this, once it comes out of beta, is actually going to be blocked out of it? There's a couple things that I'd have to go back to the sales page and look at that right now. And I'm sorry, I don't have that top of mind. But I would have to look at that to see exactly what that was, because I do note that there were a couple of things that were actually blocked out, and you would have to go over to Pro to get that. But the majority of the funnel itself is there for you. So in this case right now, we don't want to activate it, so we're not going to activate it. But when you're ready to activate it, then you come back and then you can activate it. And then so post-transactional, so you can figure your thank you page, upsell, downsell page here, so you can do that part. So we've got the thank you page in there. So, and then I can enable the tracking code on that part. And then the fulfillment, how they're gonna access their content. So you go through the downloadable file, integrate if it's in the membership, you got that part. What are the integrations? So again, we got to go back to the integrations, and then if you need to do a webhook to get those webhook URLs done in there, you get that part put into play. And then if it is part of your affiliate program or not part of your affiliate program, an appropriate checkbox there. And then you get to actually proof it, because this is, it'll actually run through the entire proof finish piece on that. And then you get to finish out your last part, and then you're there. And so this is the tracking pixel for this particular funnel. So if you're going to do some ads or anything and you want that, then you can track that, and it tracks it internally over here on this side. All right, now what I did promise you here is to go back over to, hold on one second here. I need to go back to, and you got to apologize. Oh, you know what? I think it's, is it here? Yeah, my integrations, it's right there. Okay, so you don't have an integration here. So one thing I did mention to you about is the part about autoresponder was the one thing that if you stay with the uh, basic GrooveSell plan and go with the Groove Pages Lite, that you'll need the autoresponder. So right now, the people that they have here is going to be Active Campaign, Aweber. Then you got Campaign Monitor, Web Form for a couple of different ones there. Get Response, GoToWebinar if you're going to be running webinars that way, MailChimp, and Modic. And I did look them up because I didn't recognize the name on that. Looked like a very interesting company. So it looks like that they're up and coming. And then obviously you'd have your integrations in there. Have to add that in there, and got that part. So it's a general high level overview of it. I know there were a couple of different pieces like the integrations and also for the PayPal and everything account, because you got to have your PayPal account and you got to show that. And I don't have the capability to fuzz out any of that, so that's not going to be in there for right now. But there's going to be other recordings, and I know that Mike himself has actually made a specific recording to where he can actually show the breakdown, how you can make any of that do, and as far as the percentages and how those break out between credit card, PayPal. It even breaks down between credit card and PayPal too. So that's like really huge. So, I mean, there's a half a dozen different ways you can break that down to whatever makes it comfortable for you to slowly season all of your accounts and not have any issues with anybody, and the money's there available for you. So that's what I'm excited about. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and cut it short here. Again, if you have any comments, please put them below. Any feedback, I welcome that. Put that down below. And then lastly, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. If you like this content, we appreciate that, and come on board. And obviously when you subscribe and click that bell, you'll be getting more of this content like I'm delivering to you here today on different pieces, whether it's a Groove funnel and the different apps within it, or something else that I've looked at, because there's some other stuff I've been looking at that I'm going to expose you folks to that I'm going to expose to the group. So I really do want to take that time to just let you know that we're here for your success. And there are many modern marketing success paths that you can take, whether it's YouTube, podcasting, or anything else. And we welcome everyone on that. This one here is focused on really funnels and strategy, along with YouTube. Mainly. Now, all the social media still attaches to all of that. So that's just kind of a general idea about the group. So with that, I want to say thank you for your time today. Enjoy your day. Go out and knock them dead and make something happen. With that, we're out.